I'm out the yo. I'm out the door. Island Coast, why's it the old? I see yo 3. What up, though? It's that nigga, my man. We about to get into some dialogue with Marquett on business. This is gonna be the first time we reacted to any of his content on this channel. This is like one of those things I'll probably be at work, throw it to the side to watch, and just see people have dialogue amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Just dialogue, and that's about it. It might get a little deep and intense at times, but whatever. We about to watch this. Let's get into what they're talking about. What they say. Marquett completely destroyed the liberal black man. So we about to see what this one about. Cause I seen two of them earlier. He dismantled a couple, and that was like a 44-minute video. I had went for a nice little walk, and I looked at that video. Then there was another one. I really ain't getting. Matter of fact, it was another couple. It was a black guy and a white lady, and that was a crazy one. So I wanted to see this one. It was shorter, to where we're not about to make it a really long video. We're just gonna get right into the main points of the video and see what's going on. So with that being said, like and subscribe so we hit that 100K today, and let's get into this intellectual dialogue between these two.
It's like as soon as you question the LGBT,
say a liberal man. Oh wait, hold on. What was
like
said?
As soon as you question the LGBTQ,
as soon as you question the LGBTQ, they coming. So I guess just the LGBTQ member walking
it's
up.
Like as soon as you question the LGBTQ,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to grab that for me.
Okay, bro. What's up?
Brethren. I'm just curious. What is it? What do you mean, black women or liberal white women? I don't. Black women or liberal white women, bro? You know. I know you know a lot of them too. When we say black women or liberal white women, what we're talking about is the fact that
he say, you know these liberal, and could I agree with that? I'm gonna say a lot of them had the same talking point, like the white women. So, it's an interesting take.
Much of their way of being and their ideas come from liberal white women, generally through university, and black women are very educated, or popular culture. And so even when you look at I'm an independent woman, feminism, gender feminism.
Yeah, you got some points. I wonder what this brother gonna say.
Well, where did you get this idea that you should be a feminist or you should be an independent woman? White women, homemakers, stay-at-home moms, many years past. Was that true of the black woman? You was coming out of slavery. That was many years of work. You know what work is. Then you were low income. You both had to work.
All that's facts.
So this whole concept came from.
But by looking at the response, just body language, my man's like he's on the okay. I'm not really listening to listen. I'm summing up everything you're saying so I can just have a rebuttal ready. I'm not listening to understand anything you're talking about. He's not going to do the research on what he's saying. And it really is a pointless conversation from what I'm saying. It's going to be pointless. This is a empty vessel. And like, dude probably a creative and all that, but like an empty vessel as far as talking about anything dealing with social commentary.
Gender feminism.
But let's see though. I might be wrong. He might be intellectual.
Take it and run with it like it's their own idea.
What is the concept that you're talking about? Like what are you referring to?
Gender feminism. When I say,
let me go back. I think he kind of explained that kind of clear.
White women, homemakers, stay-at-home moms.
What was his question again?
University.
You
know. I know you.
Liberal white women. I don't.
Run.
Oh yeah, the black woman, liberal white woman.
And black women are very educated, or popular culture. And so even when you look at I'm an independent woman, feminism, gender feminism. Well, where did you get this idea that you should be a feminist or you should be an independent woman? White women, homemaker.
He asked the question, like he explained, asked the question. Then he went into further detail. See, Marquett should have stopped there.
Stay-at-home moms many years past. Was that true of the black woman? You was coming out of slavery.
That was another question. He asked him two questions back to back. Marquette could have stopped again, because that was two questions. So I can see the confused dude getting confused right there.
Many years of work. You know what work is. Then you were low income. You both had to work. So this whole concept came from gender feminism.
What's an ultimate break trip? Really?
Which is true.
It's breathtaking.
Though he a speaker fact, he essentially giving this young man rhetorical questions by questioning him, giving him the answer, questioning him, giving him the answer. When you in these type of settings, let them talk, reveal their shit. You know, they ask their question, answer it. Cause he answered the question, then asked the question, then answered the question that he asked, then did it again. Like, if you pay attention.
You were low income. You both had to work. So this whole concept came from gender feminism. And black women just take it and run with it like it's their own idea.
What is the concept that you're talking about?
He explained the concept, answered the concept, then asked the question and answered it for you. Gave you the answer to the question. So I don't see how you ain't understand that.
About like what are you referring to?
Gender feminism. When I say black women are liberal white women, I'm saying that they're gender feminists, and that's how they live based on that idea.
So
Why is my man's out here dressed like this, man? Like, is this a crop top? My man's wearing a crop top and some fucking capris that don't fit. Some overweight capris.
that you would like to see or make is
This is a wise young man.
He said, "What changes you would like to see or make?" That's cool.
so what is the change that you would like to see or make is
This is a wise young man.
Yeah, and that's good, because that's a good question to ask, because it's like, what's the solution for the problem? Because obviously, we can't be teaching, you know, it's what we're teaching the kids. But we got to start with these parents. You know, the parents fucking up, man. They're allowing bullshit to be introduced to their kids beyond their understanding, you know what I'm saying? Before they understanding.
He asks good questions. The change I would like to see, I got a 3-sentence Bible or 3-sentence Torah, 3-sentence Quran, however you like. Number 1, be yourself. Number 2, be good to yourself. Number 3, be good to good people. If we could take the liberal white woman out of the black woman's mind, she'd see a revolution. First off, she'd be able to honor the part of be yourself, which means
That's 100% true. Like, be yourself, be 100% yourself. I mean, hair and all, no makeup, all that shit. Be yourself, 100% yourself. I agree with that message.
wear your hair natural, like this beautiful sister right here, that natural hair.
He getting into it. And she came by at the perfect time. Perfect time.
Hello. That natural hair is what we want to see instead of the perms. All these toxic chemicals which are penetrating their epidermal layer and probably messing with their head.
who is we?
You say, who is we? Okay.
Penetrating their epidermal layer and probably messing with their head.
Okay, let me go
Six
back
below.
to we.
That
Because
natural.
everything that he said, he answered the question. I hate motherfuckers like this, man. You just gotta have a rebuttal, and you trying to have a motherfucker stumble on something.
Wear your hair natural, like this beautiful sister right here.
And he looking for it. He's looking for it. He ain't looking, listening to shit he's saying. He looking for something like, ooh, wait.
Here, that natural hair. Hello. That natural hair is
So
what we want to see
female
instead of
shit.
the perms. All these toxic chemicals which are penetrating their epidermal layer and probably messing with their head.
Who is we?
With regards to what?
You said these are the changes we want to see. Who is we?
Very good question. The sass.
That's still good too. That's a good question. No, it's not. It's not really a good question. Who is we? You can assume he's talking about black people. We want to see black people in a better position. You know what I'm saying? This how you know, motherfuckers' minds been filtered to think like feminine and weak, and that shit trash for society. You know, and I'm not saying that about this young man. Don't know him from a can of paint. Even though he look feminine and, you know, homo, you know what I'm saying? That's his life. You know what I'm saying? Let him live how he want to live his life. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But some of them tendencies, you know, it's not good for society from a man's perspective. Just a man's perspective. You know, and I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for all men. You know, ain't no telling how his father raised him. You know what I'm saying? To defend all women, probably. Even the ones that ain't shit. You know, I don't know. No telling.
Their epidermal layer and probably messing with their head.
Who is weak?
With regards to what?
You said these are the changes.
This another thing, man. I ain't about to go too deep, and I'm not trying to be cutthroat or nothing or diss no communities. But some of the people that's, you know, identify as what dude possibly is, right? They hate women. They really hate them. Like, I done seen, you know, growing up, I done seen them fight women. Like, dudes. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I have to jump in type shit. In, like, one case, but, like, other case, I ain't even get involved. Because the other motherfuckers got involved, and it ain't turned out well for my mans. But, yeah. A lot of them motherfuckers really be hating women, bro. Like, that's why I don't condone it. I don't condone it, but that's just in my life. You know, other people, their life, they live it how they want to live it. You know what I'm saying?
We want to see who is weak.
Very good question.
But we do want to see our community do better, man. We want to see our community procreate and do all of that good shit, and, you know, be taught the right path in life and all that, man. But first, we gotta, you know, be educated, and exercise and know self. Because once you know self and love self, and you can be in a room by yourself in your own thoughts without feeling like you gotta do something or go crazy or you're not going insane, you're good. But a lot of people can't do that. A lot of you motherfuckers cannot sit in a room by yourself. And y'all go crazy. Real shit. A lot of y'all psychos. But I'm sorry.
Assassin.
Who?
The assassin.
I don't even know what we talking about, what they were talking about no more.
These toxic chemicals which are penetrating their epidermal layer and probably messing with
But
their
when
head.
did he say we?
Mind, she'd see a revolution. First off, she'd be able to honor the part of be yourself, which means wear your hair natural, like this beautiful sister right here, that natural hair. Hello. That natural hair is what we want to see instead of the perm.
What we want to see, yes. We want to see that natural hair. Us men, real men want to see that. We don't want to see no perm. We don't want to see their hair straight and all that shit. And they may say they do that for them, which may be true to an extent, but no, it's not. You do it for attention. You know what I'm saying? From the male gaze. Regardless of what you're saying, that's what it's for. You're not wearing shit with your ass sticking out because you just won't do it.
All these toxic chemicals which are penetrating their epidermal layer.
See, he said a lot more. He was just stuck on that part. So I didn't catch it because it was such a small little piece of something. And that's how women do be worked. And I'm not trying to call this dude or anything, but that's how women be working. They look for any small piece in an argument to try to attach to that to divert away from the main topic at hand.
And probably messing with their head.
Who is weak?
With regards to what?
You said these are the changes we want to see. Who is weak?
Very good question. The assassin.
Who?
The assassin.
The assassin. And
Yes. I like your questions. Assassin is a group of men and women pursuing excellence in the areas of health, wealth, and relationships.
okay. And like, what do the assassins have in common? What do they relate? Like,
Good question. Good question. So we call them the saints, and collectively we call them the assassin. So what are some of the things?
racial, like
No, definitely not, because I think that in all of the racial categories, they're good people. So it's really a collection of men.
Yeah, it's about everything gotta be racial. See,
women
he try. So I like this dude questions because that is a legit question. Like, hey man, like, what is it like an activist type shit? No. I I don't know what his motherfucking group about. But from what he explained, I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? We need people to help these. What can I say? Because I don't want to call them stupid, but to guide. We need some to guide some of these motherfuckers that need guidance. A lot of people ain't got no guidance, man. They out here doing stupid shit. Yeah, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Good people.
Getting hair straighteners, you know, shooting motherfuckers and thinking it's cool. Getting away with it too. Some of them. Cops doing it too. We live in a corrupt world, man. It's crazy.
Honest and honorable, and we have a certain culture that we seek to stand for, and it's around the world. We have sections in Africa and Asia and Middle East, United States.
But it just seems like these are you seem like now speaking to you, you seem like you're doing this as far as like with intention to like unite or heal people or guide people, but most of the stuff that from an external viewpoint, it just looks like criticisms. It looks like negativities, things like that. It doesn't look like, so that's why I'm trying to figure out like what is your goal or what is the
Now, if something you look at makes you feel shameful, maybe you shouldn't do it. Plain and simple. If I don't support Trump and I wear anti-Trump shit, you don't get mad at me. Or if I see motherfucker with some Trump shit, I'm not about to get mad at them. Like, it shouldn't really affect you. Words do have power, don't get me wrong. That's why they exist. But if nobody's directly, verbally talking to you, trying to hurt your feelings, mind your business. Plain and simple. Oh, that sign ain't got shit to do with me. Fuck is wrong with you? It's gonna hurt people. Nigga, that's their emotions. Remember, feelings ain't facts.
activities, things like that. It doesn't look like, so that's why I'm trying to figure out like what is your goal or what is the
I don't even know what the signs say, but I'm sure it say some factual shit. I'm sure it
change
do.
you want to make, because it seems like these are just statements, you know. Black women are liberal white women. That seems like a direct, specific dig. But what is the change?
Okay, now he got a point there. That does sound direct and specific. Just like what we see around social media, internet, news, media, and just in general of how they talk about black men. But with black men, it's not actually that like a dig. They going deeper than a dig. It's an actual system that's set in play against black men and women. But also, women are going around. They got feminist meetings talking about men ain't shit. Like, the hate for men is at an all-time high. Just to make a statement of that magnitude, it's not so much even a dig. It's kind of a fact. Y'all, no, I'm not gonna say it's 100% fact. It's just an opinion, really. He got his opinion. But dude, that was a good one. He looking for it, so that was a good one.
Like if you don't agree with that, and if that's true, then like what are you gonna do to fix it? It seems like
That's a great question. So we have
people stand outside with signs and microphones and cameras and things. They just like to engage with people and just like make statements and digs. Yeah. But I'm trying to see you know, it seems like you guys are a little bit more organized than usual people who will go to like a public area or go to college campuses and try to debate with people who they know probably aren't as equipped or educated as they are to make themselves look big and strong. So that's why I'm trying to see is that.
Yeah, and my man's, hey, he got a real good point with this one. He got a definitely good point, because that's just like how the white guy that got killed. I shouldn't have said that, because that stopped it from getting views. But you know, the Kirk dude, he was going to campuses with, you know, young students that really didn't know much and debating them on things that they couldn't really debate them about. And some of them could debate him about it. He just looked stupid in a lot of those cases. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, it's not a race baiting thing. And it's not like he's doing it in bad faith where he's actually in an upset manner arguing with him. He's speaking with him, talking to him, and like I said, it's a free country. You just talking. If the Kirk guy can do it, he should be able to do it. But I don't. It's not like he's really taking a dig. He come up with the facts. From what I've seen, he come up with the facts as he's talking to these people. It's not just like Wonty won't split. The Kirk dude was coming up with lies on purpose, purposely lying. You like, dude, this dude lying. And he, God rest his soul, you know what I'm saying? I don't wish nothing like that to happen to nobody. But he was lying sometimes. Sometimes he was speaking facts. Like when he was talking about those people. Talking about a man is a man. And a girl is a girl. That's a fact. You know? You can identify as what you want, but a fact is a fact. But we're gonna continue.
Is that what's going on here, or is this maybe something that's actually organized and progressive and with positive intention?
Well, what do you say?
That's why I came.
Well, I'm saying you're smart.
No, that was a good question, and he didn't answer it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I'm trying to come back and see like what is your goal, or that's why. And instead of making an assumption, that's why I'm just asking like, well, what is the change that you're going to make if these things are true and if you don't like them?
Yes. Second.
He didn't answer the question. No, I see him. This game look alright right here. And it's free right now. I'm not gonna download it because this computer probably slow as hell. I tried to play one of my other games on here. Oh, I tried to play Skate. That shit ain't play good. I probably could play that though. It probably ain't gonna play good because this computer ain't made for that.
So,
okay, I like the fact that he went to pick up some trash, but let's see if he answered this question.
Or just try to teach you to don't just be out here debating with people to make them feel small.
Is that true though?
Is what true?
Have I made you feel small in this conversation?
No, but I'm just saying it's a common pattern in a common stereotype.
But we never met before, so you can't establish a pattern because you are someone I'm just meeting. I'm someone you're just meeting, and so I haven't stereotyped you. I haven't judged you.
Yeah, I feel like he evaded that question. Like, I seen him pick up the trash. I'm like, man, you picked up the trash. But it looked like he evaded that question. And it looked like what my man's saying is true. Because in actuality, that's what that's what it's going to be regardless. That's what's going to be regardless. Someone's going to always feel small. If I tell you something you don't know, you're going to feel fucking small. Now, you know what I'm saying? Some people can be humble, but you're going to feel small. It just is what it is. I provide you facts. You're going to feel small. It is what it is. You're going to feel small. I know this. And I'm not saying I'm the smartest motherfucker in the world, but I've been in a room with motherfuckers that was smart or thought they were smart, and I say some shit they don't know, and they feel small about that. And me, I'm humble enough to know I ain't the fucking smartest nigga ever. You know, to where the point where people be like, you smart. I just be like, nah, I'm average. You know what I'm saying? What average should be. What I think is average is smart to some people. But, and they feel small. And I don't have to do nothing. I can't do nothing about that.
and put you down. I'm just dealing with you on the basis of your merit and what you're saying to me. Is that true?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah, I feel like he got offended by that. He went and picked up the trash to think about what he said, but I think he kind of got offended by that. Like, look, because he breaking it down like, yeah, I'm talking to you like this off your merit. How does this help people? Because people that view it may gain knowledge from motherfuckers debating it. This is what people did back in the 60s. They was at the campuses debating. It's not about making nobody feel big or making nobody feel small. It's about speaking about issues that's going on at all time, and that's what the social climate always was. Like the guy that got shot, he wasn't the first person to go. I mean, probably the first person at the campus like that, but he wasn't the first person to go to campuses and debate people. People been doing this since the 60s and before the 60s. You know, I looked at Stephen Baldwin. I believe so. That's his name, Stephen Baldwin. And it was good. It was a great debate. You know, dude say he had a fake accent and everything. But somebody gonna feel small at the end of the day. You going up here, and obviously everybody wasn't a scholar inside of these debates that I was watching. I watched one where it was nothing but students, the black and white students, and they was having a debate. Obviously, the debates was different. It was way different because it was during those racial times.
just just engaging.
And I mean, it's still a lot of racist shit going on, but it's more cloaked. It's more northernized because, like, the image we get depicted of racism is more a southernized type image. Like, oh, they got the hoods and all this shit. But up north, from what I heard from elders, and you can probably find it on my YouTube. You can find it on my YouTube short, but there's so many shorts I got. Where I was talking to elders, you know, from that time, and it was like up north, it was different. It wasn't like the South. It was racism, but it was more hidden. It was more hidden racism. Then it grew more hidden throughout, you know, the end of the Jim Crow era and all that shit. So it became more hidden, but it's still more obvious down south because I don't know if they outlawed the flags or whatever, but I'm sure the racist motherfuckers probably still got their flags. So that's why I ain't want them to take it, because I know I want to be able to identify who is who. You know what I'm saying? But let's go.
As a civilized man to a civilized man, right?
I've been civilized.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so, in as much as that's the case, what I'm saying to you is that you're saying that there's a pattern, but you'd actually have to have data on me to identify a pattern that I'm engaging.
No, but the data and the things that we see with these types of ideas that you're perpetuating, those definitely have patterns.
He say that has a pattern. The shit this nigga talking about, I never heard that shit from nobody. I'm just being a humbug. I never heard my man. This really my first time ever hearing black women are white liberal women. Are white liberal women. Like, that's the first time I ever heard that. So it's no pattern to that. See, I had to compare and contrast him to, you know, the dude, you know, that happened to. And shit from the 60s and that. But in comparison to all of them, I don't even think the dude that got, you know what happened to him. I don't think he ever said no shit like that. He said some wild shit, like if a black pilot type shit, but he ain't say nothing like that. I don't think the dude Nick Fuentes said no shit like that. Obviously, I don't waste time watching these motherfuckers all day, you know. But I have caught a couple of my mans who got videos of him going after genders, and that shit was hilarious a little bit. So let's go though.
Patterns and
What am I perpetuating?
just well, from some of the other people that you were speaking with, or even me passing by with when they were talking to you, it just seems a lot of
Animosity.
a lot of like anti. I mean, I heard you talking about just like gay genes and women's rights and maybe,
Okay, let's take it one by one. So you mentioned gay gene, right?
Okay, so that must have been a video. I don't know if he was rocking the same suit, but I think I did see a video. He was just talking about that shit.
women's rights and maybe,
Okay, let's take it one by one. So you mentioned gay gene, right? So do you respect science?
yeah.
Okay, me too. I respect science as well. And so we're having a conversation on the basis of what the facts are. No,
You say, and that's a fact. That's a fact of the matter. That's a fact of the matter right there. He's saying we talking on the basis of. So you seen him talking to these other people. He was talking to them on the conversation they was having and bringing facts to those conversations. So you felt some type of way because you felt like he was personally attacking them, and that's what a lot of people do. Like, oh, that person, no, it's not a personal attack if you providing facts.
on the basis of what the facts are. No. So our goals are to push forward a particular culture which provides for the health and prosperity of humankind. We have a particular view. If you're going to ask me, you got to let me answer. I haven't cut you off one time.
But
Have I cut you off?
you're saying you want to promote health.
I'm just real quick. Have I?
And that's what I'm talking about when somebody talking or listening just to rebuttal. Because everything he's dude trying to explain, and he ain't letting him get down with his shit. Let's see about this.
Particular culture which provides for the health and prosperity of humankind. We have a particular view. If you're going to ask me, you got to let me answer. I haven't cut you off one time.
But
Have I cut you off?
you're saying you want to promote health.
I'm just real quick. Have I cut you off while you were talking?
No.
So I said,
See, just sit and listen, man. And it's hard for some people to do that shit, bro. Just sit and listen. Like, sit there and shut the fuck up and listen. Then you can rebuttal.
respectfully, we're too civil. I haven't cut you off. All I ask is for a similar level of respect.
Yeah, it's just from what you're saying your goals are. I can already tell you just seem slightly confused.
Okay, so the irony is that you say that I'm here to put people down, but then you tell me that I'm confused, which I would say is a negative thing.
No, I don't think that's negative. I just think that you guys might be misled slightly.
I think you're one of those people who come and you have a veneer of being pleasant. You have a veneer.
So my thing. Someone explaining to you the facts is misleading. Cause it's not like he's asking people to come up. They come up. They want to come up, they come up. You came up. Nobody told you to come up. And this nigga wearing a Care Bear shirt. My brother, you not beating the allegations, my nigga.
Here of being civil, and you call the other person hateful, but really you're hateful. You see, you pretended to be civil, and then you start cutting me off. You said that I would put other people down. You gave no evidence, and then you start putting me down. And I think it's all because you have a lifestyle that you think maybe I don't condone.
No, I just think that have you
ever engaged in homosexuality?
No, I haven't.
Okay, very good.
Why would you ask me that?
That shit. That was most awkward. That was awkward.
Dumbledore, Lord Voldemort.
Professor Snape.
That was funny.
And this
Why do you want to?
He's like, why you want it? Why you want to ask me that question?
Why do you want to? Why would you ask me that?
Can you assess based on what I just said before that?
No, I'm asking you.
Well, because you brought up the thing about the gay gene, and I said, well, let's talk about it. You said, no, I don't want to talk.
Yeah. Yeah. He did kind of bring up that first. I think that was the first thing he said. I mean, probably. They said
A lifestyle that you think maybe I don't condone. Then you
oh,
people who come and you have a,
You guys might be misled.
but then
From what you're saying your goals are, I can already tell you this seem like
respectfully, we're you off while you were talking. Particular view. If you the health and prosperity of humankind, we have a particular view. If you're going to ask me, you got to let me clarity of a particular culture.
oh,
So our goals are to push forward a particular culture, which provide you. If you're going to ask me, I'm like people think being
Okay.
pleasant. You see, you pretended to be civil, and then me.
no. I just think that why do you want to? Why would you ask me that?
Can you assess based on what I just said before that?
No, I'm asking you.
Well, because you brought up the thing about the gay gene, and I said, well, let's talk about.
that nigga ready to swing on him. Look at him hands. He ready to swing on him. He about to hit him like, ooh. So let me stop.
He said, no, I don't want to talk about.
My man's died. He was ready to dodge it.
You brought up the thing about the gay gene, and I said, well, let's talk about it. You said, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Like you hate. Well, there's nothing to go back and forth on because the science is clear. So even though you have feelings about it, your feelings don't change the truth. The truth is incontrovertible.
The truth is, you're saying that you guys are promoting health and wealth and friendliness and community and brotherhood and things like that. But the reason why I say you just seem misled is because to do that, you're now here attacking already vulnerable groups of people.
I'm attacking vulnerable communities? That's insanity. That's utter insanity.
You say attacking. Do I think it's an attack? But that is a bit of a vague explanation. Just saying black women. Oh no, liberal black women. So he did kind of specify, or he said black women are liberal. I don't know.
Wow, that's insane.
You said you wouldn't do that. Thank you. Black women and gay people and trans people are not the people that we need to be focused on. If you turn on the news right now, there are about 5, 6, 7 things that precede that are.
He don't think it's important because he don't think about the importance of the nuclear family, the black family. So that is fucking important. That's very fucking important. But obviously he's not thinking like that. It is what it is. He's young, man. Young brother.
Keeping the general public away from, access to good health care and access to education and neighborhoods that.
So you don't tell me what I focus on. What are you doing on those things?
Yeah, that's true too. You can't tell him what to focus on. What you gonna do about those things? Me myself, better health care, I believe would come. You get in a 2-parent household. I believe all of those things naturally come when you're in a 2-parent household. A healthy 2-parent household. Not no toxic ass environment 2-parent household.
What are you doing on those?
With that, because you
Just real quick, what are you doing on those?
did it for the second time.
What are you doing on those?
I'm gonna leave you with that.
But you're gonna run when I ask you, what are you doing on those issues?
You're doing stuff that you asked me not to do. So now.
Are you gonna all right? What are you doing on those issues?
Anyway,
Okay, what you doing on those? How we get
about
to
not black women and gay people and trans people are not the people that we need to be focused on. If you turn on the news right now, there are about 5, 6, 7 things that precede that are keeping the general public away from, access to good health care and access to education and
access to education? All of these things, man. Like I said, a nuclear family. You educate your kids because we always had these problems, but when there was a family put together, or just a great community in general, we thrived. But young men don't understand.
Neighborhoods that
So you don't tell me what I focus on. What are you doing on those things? What are you doing on those things?
with that, because you
Just real quick, what are you doing on those?
did it for the second time.
What are you doing on those things?
I'm gonna leave you with that.
But you're gonna run when I ask you, what are you doing on those issues?
You're doing stuff that you asked me not to do. So now.
Are you gonna all right, what are you doing on those issues?
Anyway, like I said, you're saying let's
What are you doing on those issues?
you're dishonest.
He's not dishonest. He's actually asking a legit question. What are you doing on those issues? What are you doing on those issues? When you see somebody else doing something, how you gonna criticize it and like you can critique it whatever the fuck, but how you gonna tell them what the fuck they gonna do if you not doing shit on it? I'm just being a hun bun. That go for a lot of people. How you gonna criticize it? But you can. But how? If you ain't doing shit.
With yourself.
What are you doing on those issues?
Because you're.
So you're saying you care, but you do nothing.
Health.
You say you care, but you do nothing. You're a coffee shop revolutionary. You're a person who has words, but you have never done anything. You're a parasite on society. I asked you, what have you done? You won't tell me because you have no examples. You're lying. You're making up things. Yes, you are lying. You're making up things. Yes, because my reputation is strong and my works are clear. You have no works.
You're not questioning.
You don't help with anything. What have you done for black?
I don't have.
What have you done for black families? What have you done for black families?
Community and
Just tell me, what do you do for black?
part of the communities that are already.
What do you do for black people?
You're selling.
Just tell me one thing. What do you do?
You're selling out your own identity.
What do you do for black
for
people?
people who have more money?
What? How much money do I have?
They don't care about you.
How much money?
Yeah. Everything like it's just a bickering back and forth now, but he is asking a legit question. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You just gonna say, you're doing this and that and this and that, coming over here to complain and shit. You realize you came to his space? Look at this white lady in the back like, oh shit, these niggas about to go. A nigga moment. A nigga moment.
He doesn't know you and he doesn't like you.
I don't like Trump. Are you even reading the sign? Are you literate? It said Trump is not America first. I don't like Trump. Are you illiterate?
Peace and safety. I hope that you do promote health and community.
What do you do to help people?
Way you're not doing it. Sir.
You do nothing. Go away.
Heal.
You do nothing. You're a coffee shop revolutionary. You have a big mouth, but you've never done anything. Not manly. You've never done anything. You have your underwear out. This is what we're talking about. This stuff. You have your underwear out. This is what we're talking about. What have you done for black people?
Nah, you
One thing you've done for
insulted him.
black people. And now you're insulting. One thing you've done for black people.
You insulted him first,
One thing-
bro. You insulted him first. He hurt this nigga feelings, bro. But you ain't coffee shop revolutionary. You insulted him first. Nobody confused is about to come out and do what they doing, bro. They doing it with purpose. You could tell somebody they confused when they came out with purpose. Nigga, if somebody told you was dress confused, you would have been fucking pissed. Fuck is wrong with this dude? What the fuck is wrong with the world, man? Because it's
For black
people like this.
Done nothing. Just because you have a microphone and a suit on. I'm giving you the mic. What have you done for black people? He wants the attention. He got his attention though.
His homeboy right there in the red.
What have you done for black people? Blacks have low IQ, some of them. He was definitely one of them. He was definitely one of them. We gotta. Who has our water on deck? We got one more water. Did you give me that lip balm? Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know it's crazy. He was convinced I'm a Trump supporter. It's like, bro, would not.
Okay, so that was a cool little video, man. It was nonsensical. It was pointless. Cause the coffee shop revolutionary, he had some good points, you know, to combat what Marquett is out there doing. But in actuality, Marquett is doing the world a service, just like anybody that goes out and speak in the streets and give knowledge. You know, because it's a lot of people, unlike Marquett, they don't have a camera crew. They out here just speaking truth to people just because they know it. And some people are willing to listen, you know. But having it on camera is a better fit because it is dangerous to reveal unwanted information to people. Because they may not want to know the motherfucking truth. Because ignorance is bliss and it's fun to be stupid and not know shit. It ain't fun knowing everything. Niggas that know shit, they mad at the world, nigga. They mad at everything. Because they can see everything. They like, oh, this some bullshit. Y'all can't see this shit, though. That piss a nigga off more because y'all can't see shit. But with that being said, like and subscribe so we hit that 100K today. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. It's that nigga mine, and much love. I'm out there. Yo. I'm out the door. Alien coast, why is it old? I see your 3 eyes is closed. Consistency, your conditioning, I suppose. Children mimicking imagery they've been exposed to. Frequencies given from symphonies on radio.